Hello, dear students, teaching fraternity in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Happy morning and greetings to you all from our exclusive educational initiative titled Educational Empowerment. As you all know that the education has two important twin objectives. One is to empower our minds and to transform our lives. So with this motto, we would like to start our We Love Reading initiative by Government of Andhra Pradesh with our 42 sweet, simple short stories from this initiative. So we wish you all happy learning and keep learning. Please do subscribe for more interesting and educational updates. Let's get started. So to start with, We Love Reading Stories series, story number 1 titled The Lost Firefly. I repeat, the name of the story is The Lost Firefly. So please do subscribe and encourage. And in this story, we have two characters named Firefly. Look at the dictionary entry of the word firefly, which is a noun, an insect that is active during the night and whose tail produces light. So this is the first character, and the second character is moth. Moth, which is also an insect with wings that is similar to a butterfly, usually flies at night, which is also active at night and is attracted to light. So they look at the examples and sentences so that we can understand the story better. Now, this is the PPT we have designed for better understanding. So this PPT contains three things: the title or subtitle, followed by an image, and the actual text of the story, followed by speaker's notes, so that you can have a crystal clarity and understanding of the flowing text. So let's get started with the story now. The name of the story is The Lost Firefly. So welcome everyone. Today we will be reading a story about a group of fireflies who learn the importance of teamwork through a nighttime adventure. So look at the text and understand better. So now let's go to the slide 2. So the subtitle of the story is A Night of Fun. Look at the image where you can see the fireflies enjoying the night. So the text goes like this. A group of fireflies lived in a vibrant forest. They loved playing hide and seek, as you all know that, amongst the leaves, their tiny lights illuminating the night. Wonderful. How well worded the text. Now, my notes are: deep within a magical forest lived a group of playful fireflies. They enjoyed flitting through the trees, their twinkling lights creating a dazzling nighttime spectacle. So these are the speaker's notes representing the text, story text, with a simpler understanding. Now let's go to the slide 3. The title of the subtitle of the story is Flicker Gets Lost. Now what happens to the flicker? One night, a curious firefly named Flicker chased a flitting moth. As I explained in the beginning, moth is also an insect which flies during the night and attracted to light. He flew too far and lost sight of his friends. Now this is the crux of the story. Now the speaker notes are: so on that night, Flicker, a curious fly, became distracted chasing a flitting moth. He flew further and further away, losing sight of his friends in the vast darkness of the forest. Wonderful. So far, so good. Now let's go to the slide 4. Now look at the main key point of the story. So all alone, but the Flicker is completely solitary and alone. Flicker gets panicked and he couldn't find his way back. Now what happens? The forest seemed vast and scary with his friends' twinkling lights. So Flicker, being lost and alone, Flicker began to panic. The forest, once a place of joy, now seemed dark and frightening. He missed the comforting glow of his friends. So, this is going to be the condition of the flicker. Now, what happens next? A plan is formed, the subtitle of the story, slide 5. Now, back at the starting point, the other fireflies realized that the flicker was missing. They huddled together, their lights flickering as they discussed a plan. Now, the speaker notes are: meanwhile, back at their starting point, Flicker's friends realized he was missing. They gathered together as a unity, their tiny lights flashing as they strategized a way to find him. So, my dear viewers, the text of the story are the bullet points and followed by the speaker's notes. Please understand that. Now, let's go to the next slide, 6, working together. So, this is the unity it represents. The fireflies decided to search together. They flew in a line, their collective light creating a beacon in the darkness. So, what does it mean? Knowing their strength lied in unity, the fireflies decided to search together. They flew in a single line, their combined light illuminating the path ahead. So, this is the way of showing the path and showing the way to the last flicker. Now, let's go to the slide 7. Now, how they got reunited. Their light attracted Flicker. He saw them from afar and flew towards them, relieved and happy. So, what does it mean? Flicker from a distance spotted the warm glow of his friend's combined light. With that renewed hope, he flew towards them, feeling a wave of relief and joy. Now, let's go to the last slide of the story, which is the ending. Slide 8, the subtitle is The Lesson Learned. Flicker learned a valuable lesson that night. Working together, even the smallest lights can shine brightly and overcome the challenges. So, what do we understand from the story? Through this experience, Flicker learned a valuable lesson. By working together or by being together, we can overcome our problems. Even tiny creatures like fireflies can achieve amazing things. Their combined light not only helped them find each other, but also created a beautiful display of friendship and unity. So, dear viewers, this is the conclusion of the story. Please do subscribe for more interesting, educational, and much more updates. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.